Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Culture Philosophers. I'm Rockin Robbie Billups, and it's time for the weekly pop culture wrap-up. That's right, everybody. Thanks for checking out the video. I am Rockin Robbie Billups, and this is the weekly pop culture wrap-up. It's the show where I go over the week's pop culture news, mostly comic books and movies. And it doesn't seem like there's a lot of news, but there are some big things to talk about. Diamond Comics Distribution Incorporated has decided, as we all know by now, no longer to distribute the comic books for the foreseeable future. Diamond is shut down, thus any comic shops that have remained open throughout the entire pandemic spread are no longer going to be able to get their print comics. So that was announced, and everybody's been scrambling. We haven't heard a lot from some of the big two like DC and Marvel, and now we've actually heard some things, so let me tell you what DC said. DC, first of all, is looking for other distribution options to get comic books to stores that are still operating, especially in the mail order vicinity. They're also offering full returnability to retailers from comic books that release March 18th all the way through the end of June, so that's a cool financial help. And they will be releasing a selection of digital comics this upcoming new comic book day. So, at least digitally, we will have some new comic books on Wednesday from DC Comics available. It's not going to be everything. They said it's going to be a selection. Now, the first full appearance of Punchline was set to debut this week, so I'm sure that that's going to be one of them, that we can check it out. If they release these books digitally, there will be a weekly comic book review, just so you know. Marvel's been kind of silent. They're talking about how they're matching up with Diamond. They're trying to figure out what to do. Rumors are saying that they're also looking for other distribution methods, maybe shipping books directly to the retailers. They are offering a steep, deep discount to the retailers for the time of the pandemic. Boom Studios has stopped printing. Now, Boom, like DC, their printer, which in Canada got shut down, Boom had a similar printer issue where they got shut down because of the coronavirus spread. DC has found another printer as well. But Boom is going to stop printing comic books. They're going to delay their production schedule. They're not going to be releasing digital copies until the print copies are in comic shops. And the trade paperbacks, though, are a go. They will be released through different distribution methods as is normal to bookstores, and they have suggested that LCS is looking to those other companies to get books from. Dark Horse has announced that they're going to offer returnability on their product and no digital until print comics resume. IDW is also doing a form of returnability, and they are delaying production. Vault Comics is delaying their productions. Aftershock is delaying their productions. Ahoy is delaying their productions and slashing their prices on their trade paperback, their digital trade paperbacks, to $9.99. Archie Comics is planning to release 1 week of comics next week, this upcoming week, straight to the stores or digitally or some form of combination of something like that. And then after that, they're going to be delaying their schedule as well. TKO Studios, which does not distribute through Diamond, has announced that if you go on their website and order one of their books, and they have some amazing ones. I've done reviews of pretty much all of them here on the channel. You can just type in TKO Comics Pop Culture Philosophers. You should find them. I highly encourage you to check out Sentient and Sarah in particular. However, if you buy a book from TKO right now throughout the duration of the pandemic, put in the name of your local comic shop and they will send 50% of the price to the comic shop. So that's really, really nifty on TKO's part. Image Comics, of course, kind of was the first one to come out. They're offering returnability. They're delaying out their schedule. So we don't know about their plans digitally right now. We don't know Marvel's plans digitally, but we do know a selection of DC comics are coming this upcoming new comic book day for digital release on Comixology, DC app, and things like that. Over in the other news, we got Dragon's Lair, the old video game that was highlighted in one of those Stranger Things recent seasons. They're doing a Netflix Dragon's Lair movie, and they've signed Ryan Reynolds to star in it. So that's pretty interesting. I remember that game vaguely, but I didn't really it didn't pop back in my head till I saw that episode of Stranger Things. Was that season 2? Or was that 3? That was season 2. Season 2. Wonder Woman 84 has been delayed, as all these movies that are set to come out in the early part of the summer. This one has been delayed to August. So we got to wait a little bit longer for Wonder Woman 84. Vagrant Queen debuted on Sci-Fi Friday night. I did watch the first episode. I thought it was decent. The things that I had a problem with it about, I'm not surprised that I had a problem with them because it's the Sci-Fi Channel. I'll be talking more about that tonight on the live stream when I give my Vagrant Queen Episode 1 review. Also, Castlevania Season 4 has been announced by Netflix, so we do have some shreds here of good news amongst all the craziness that's going out in the world right now. So, that's what we got for you this week. What are your comments? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think digital should continue? Do you think they should halt digital until they can get back to giving print comics to the majority of shops? Are you excited about DC finding ways to get comic books out to shops? Or do you think it's a little bit unfair since we got like 30 to 40% of comic shops in the country right now in the United States are shut down? My shop being one of them. Non-essential business force shutdowns. So there you go. I don't know. This is crazy. We will be talking about this a lot. In fact, I foresee a Robbie rant coming up tonight on the live stream, 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time. YouTube has been a little lackadaisical, I should say, lately about getting notifications out to people when the live streams happen. But tonight, 7 p.m., did I say 8? 7 p.m. Central Time, I will be going live here on the channel for Rockin Robbie Live. We'll be talking about Vagrant Queen. We'll be talking about should digital comic books resume. We'll talk about all this stuff and more tonight on the live stream. So thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Thank you so much for your support and continuing to come in here, watch the videos, like the videos, subscribe, share, and all that jazz. We really do appreciate it. We are living in crazy times, but us, the comic book community, is a strong community built on togetherness. So we are definitely going to make it through this, and we're all in this together, and that's why we've been doing more live streams, reaching out to the community, doing chats with other members of the YouTube comic book community and stuff like that. So plan on more of that stuff to come. We do not plan on slowing up here at PCP, even though we are now quarantined into the studio. But I could live here for a while, probably. I could just start eating Star Trek novels. Anyway, thank you so much for checking out the video. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And join us at popculturephilosophers.com for podcasts and a whole lot more. And we'll see you tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time, for Rockin Robbie Live. I've been Rockin Robbie Billups. Thanks for rocking with us. Keep on living.